Hello, world. Welcome to Tuesday Trailer Park here on Two Guys on the Couch. I am George.
And I'm Joe. We're here to wade through the bullshit and give you our opinions on upcoming movies and games. This week, we want to take a look at a trailer for the rebirth of the brand new XCOM game.
But before that, we're going to take a look at the new trailer for Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now, when I first saw the original trailer, I wasn't too excited. But then this is like the fourth trailer, and each trailer they put out, I was more and more excited for it.
Yeah, I thought the major downfall with this movie was going to be its trailers, because it's a neat idea, and the early trailers looked like it had a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm. There's Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, huge movie.
The early trailers, they had a lot of potential, but they were just bad trailers. This one, I think, is the first trailer that actually makes it look like it could be really good.
Well, I think it's neat right there is apparently this guy was a science major, and now he's going to have to learn magic, the complete opposite of what he studied. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if he's going to maybe try to combine the two.
I could see that. The special effects in this look just outstanding.
I know, it's top notch. I mean, little things, and it's just impressive.
I mean, yes, it's a Disney film, so they usually put a lot of production into their movies. And one thing I do like is Disney is not trying to cater this just towards little kids. They're doing what they did with Prince of Persia and making this a family film.
Yes, they're trying to make another Pirates of the Caribbean, so they're going to throw a bunch of stuff out there, hoping something catches. I mean, in Prince of Persia, it did really well overseas, not here, but still. That's the insurance bull. I forget what company he's for, though. I love that right there, the scene, because the Sorcerer's Apprentice, this isn't the first time Disney's used the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I mean, everyone knows the Fantasia version with Mickey Mouse.
Now it's my turn. I love that dragon. I hope that scene is a major part of the movie, and I hope him throwing that Hadouken there isn't what kills off the dragon.
Yeah, here's a great little joke.
Nice pair of pointy shoes.
These are old man shoes.
Excuse me.
I love them. A lot.
I love both those guys.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, so excited. I love him.
Mm-hmm. And what I really love about that is it doesn't say in fucking 3D at the end.
Digital 3D. You know, at least right now. Remember, Clash of the Titans wasn't digital 3D either until Avatar came out.
Yeah, but Disney didn't put out Prince of Persia in 3D either.
Yes, thank God.
So,
I mean, Prince of Persia was a fantastic movie, and it actually did really well overseas.
Yeah, the numbers in America not so good, but overseas they really liked it.
I mean, it's cleaned up. I will not be surprised if they do make a Prince of Persia 2. Just because it did bring in a shitload of money.
I would like to see a sequel, because I would like to see them kind of expand on it and add more of the stuff they does in the game.
Mm-hmm. And I can tell that they're going to try to make this into another trilogy.
Yeah, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I could definitely see them trying to expand it into more than just one movie. Mm-hmm. And I hope this is another franchise that Nicolas Cage can grab a hold of.
I hope so. I love Nicolas Cage.
He's got National Treasure. That's a Disney franchise as well. And Disney obviously likes to work with him.
I mean, Nicolas Cage, it's like with him, either you love him or you hate him. And me personally, I love him.
Well, he's done a lot of really good films back in the 90s, and then he kind of fell off there for a while. And I think this is his comeback.
But he did the greatest movie ever made.
Con Air, right? It's got everything, hasn't it? You know, you got Malkovich for your acting chops. You got Nicky Cage for your action. Steve Buscemi for your comedy. John Cusack for the gays, right? It's like a smorgasbord, isn't it?
Now, this trailer for the upcoming XCOM game really threw me for a fucking loop when I saw it.
Yes, because you were expecting it to be a strategy.
Yeah, instead it's this.
Now, right off, I gotta say, I love the look that it takes. It apparently takes place in the 50s. You know, doing the whole Area 51 UFO conspiracy starting, and it's really cool.
Now, when I first was looking at this trailer, when I very first saw it, the visuals here a little disappointing. And, you know, it's a little muddy, a little blurry, some low poly stuff. But I do like the setting of it. And it kind of makes me wonder why they didn't do this as more of a pre-rendered cutscene like a lot of the stuff they did for BioShock.
Because I think they really wanted to show this is what the game's going to look like.
True.
And then it goes into this, and it just looks fantastic.
And then here we go. A first-person shooter. No longer a strategy game. Which I'm perfectly fine with. I personally don't like strategy games. I know a lot of people do.
Well, not for consoles.
Yeah. They do not work on consoles. I mean, they tried it with Halo, and that was okay, but...
I like how apparently these aliens are trying to get into the people through, like, their mouths.
Yes, I just love the way this looks. I'm not too excited for the cutscene stuff, but the actual in-game is really good. And you can definitely tell that 2K Marin took a lot of the stuff that they learned working on BioShock 2 and put it into this.
Yeah. I mean, this looks badass. I'm so excited for this game when I saw this trailer.
Yeah, I was not an XCOM fan. I know there are lots of fans for the original. Like I said, I'm not a big strategy game fan. But this makes me actually want to play XCOM a lot more than had this been.
Well, like, you don't see a lot of shooters taking place in the 50s. In the 40s, because of World War II, and today or in the future, yes, but never really in the 50s.
Well, there's Resistance, which is an alternate.
Yeah, but that still takes place in the 40s.
The second one, I believe, is post-World War II. Well, it's the 50s era.
But it doesn't count. I mean, because there's no real 50s era because the aliens invaded.
Well, and also it's an alternate timeline.
Yes. I mean, this game looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I really did like what 2K Marin did with BioShock 2. Not a lot of people like BioShock 2. I personally liked it better than the original.
Mm-hmm.
It is a really solid shooter.
Yeah, I have to agree. BioShock 2, I thought, was better than BioShock, just because of the better hacking systems. You can actually have plasma and your gun. You know, little things like that made the game a lot better.
And this game, I really hope they build XCOM into a brand new franchise for today's audience, because there are a lot of people that have never even heard of XCOM.
Yes, it came out in like the 90s, and it was a strategy game. I had a friend who was addicted to that game. Mm-hmm. All he ever did was play it. It was crazy.
I wish I could quit you.
That's going to do it for the Trailer Park this week. You can check out all of our videos over at TuxedoCast.com or at MediaSlayerProductions.com. You can friend us on Facebook at Facebook.com/TuxedoCats. And you can follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/TuxedoCats. Two guys on the couch, I'm Joe.
And I am George.
We'll see you next time here on the couch.
Are you going to introduce us?
This is Clark Baxter.
It's Sydney, actually. Sydney Young. Clark Baxter's my alias. So.
Why would you need an alias? He uses it when he's trying to pick up transsexuals. He's English.
Oh, right.